Welcome back to this Java intermediate level course. This course is a presentation of coding boot camps. This lesson is session 7 and will discuss the collections framework. Just to recap our previous session, we discussed applets, applications, web components, the Java virtual machines, the Java development kits, compiling and running Java from the command line, the main method, the package and import statements, jar files, class loading and class path, and the Java integrated development environment. Our session 7 outline: the collections framework, the java.util or java.util package, container objects, and arrays as containers. You may see this quite a bit, actually. The java.util package, it contains libraries, classes for reuse. It contains event models, date and time facilities, internationalization, miscellaneous utility classes like string tokenizer, random number generator, a bit array. For more details on the java.util package, you can take a look at the Oracle docs. Sometimes these links do get a little bit dated, so you may want to do a search and just make sure you have the latest documentation for the java.util package. This is arrays as containers. So in general, an array is a built-in data structure that holds a set of elements that are of the same data type. Arrays are quite useful in programming, and here are some of their characteristics in Java. Arrays are fixed length. Once they are created, they really cannot change in size. There could be some exceptions to that. So only use arrays when you know the number of elements are going to be fixed. Otherwise, you should consider an array list. Arrays are also very fast. So it's it's a set of elements, multi-value, all of the same type, and there is a pointer or an iterator associated with each array, and that pointer can very quickly point to the element that you're accessing. So if you need to access any value in an array, simply pass in the index, and the pointer will very quickly move to that index, and you will it will return that value. So performance is another factor for choosing arrays in Java. So an array can hold primitive data or objects. An array of primitives stores values of the primitive data types. An array of objects references the object, so it actually holds the value of the references to the objects. In Java, the position of the element is specified by an index, and they are zero based, which means the first element is the 0th, or at index 0. The second element is at index 1, and so on. The array itself is actually an object, and if you look at the declaration here, you can see we're actually instantiating this integer array called numbers. So this declares an array to hold 10 integer numbers. And this would be an example of an array of primitives. Stay tuned for our next presentation, where we will continue our discussion on Java collections.